Yo, we back with another edition of the best podcast you never heard of. This is the Conceited Knowbody episode 235. Without much further ado, that's what I titled it. I want to sound real, like I was writing, like I was in a novel. Like it, without much further ado, we back. We ain't been here in 2 months, man. It's been rough. I keep losing momentum. I ain't got no shooters with me no more. When the chips is down, I can always depend on my main shooter. She over here looking real Hollywood, but first let me do what I do. You already know who I am, Latourus, aka Dark Skin Thanos, aka Heartthrob Harrison, aka the Commodity, aka the Fan of Facts. I had some more, but I'm kind of rusty, so I don't know who else. I've lost touch with myself. The autonomous Don. I'm gonna add one more icon Don. It's been a minute. And then, to the right, looking real. Let me see. Let me get the perfect adjective. Real Elton Johnish with the glasses. Elton John could never. Looking real sexy. Hold on, let me itemize this from head to toe. She got the dreads looking real funky. And I mean that in the most cool way. I'm not today's cool. I don't know what they say. Your dreads are busting.
Oh, is that what they say?
They busting. You got the glasses on. You got your lipstick. It's no lip gloss popping. It's that red lipstick that accentuates your pretty skin, your pretty face. You got that glow on your skin, like your titty shining. Well, not your titty, but I don't know, your chest. Like right here. I don't know exactly what that's called, but it's sexy
Bosoms.
too. The bosoms is the knockers.
Oh.
I think. To me, they are. But you got that, I don't know what kind of shirt that is, but it's like you just getting ripped out the plastic looking brand new. Looking very, 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 very astonishing, to say the least. Why are you trying to, you know that though, don't you? You already knew that, didn't you? Because you fake humble. You trying to fake humble. All this shit, you like, I already knew. She got her nails out here looking real. You look dangerous. You look dangerous. You like you get niggas shot. You looking very dangerous. Oh, that's Jermaine. That's Jermaine from Sweet J fame. Sweet J Shootique, the fantastic shoe slanger. She sells shoes like dope. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Can I put some more sauce on it?
Yeah.
You looking better than you doing. I think. I don't know, it might be equal, but it's fantastic. It is great to have you here. Dependable like always, man. We have a plethora of topics. I don't know. Ain't nothing new been going on. A couple of L's in the family. Shout out to my family. We lost a very, very important cog in our family. Jimmy, my brother-in-law. Really more than a brother-in-law, but anybody who know. Nothing I really want to harp on, because I'll be sitting on here crying like a baby or some shit. And I'm not. And so Leia's birthday. Happy birthday, Leia.
Happy birthday, Leia.
But we are going to have a fantastic show. I really feel like I glossed over Jimmy too much. One of the greatest dudes ever to walk this earth. I'm going to say that definitely. And I can't wait to see him in the kingdom. Y'all's kingdom. God willing. Everything always come out roses, so to speak. It's crazy because we too often, I don't know. It's hard to take death. Death is, I tell people, man, like I'm super confident in everything I say about the kingdom, about the Most High Yah, and all these things, but death is always a gut punch. It just knocked the wind out of me every time it occur. And I always say that I don't know at what age old niggas start getting real stoic. Like they don't, you ever see old men who don't ever get, they don't care. Like don't nothing bother them and shit, like the worst news, and they keep the same straight face.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, at what age did that happen? Because I think it coincides with getting them hard yellow toenails. Like that shit happened at the same time. Like old men, they toenails get hard yellow. I think I need to start soaking my feet because I don't want to reach that level of tough. But I need to get to the point where death don't hurt so much. Like because I plan on getting older. I don't want to see some more birthdays, and I know to do that, just a cycle of life, you're gonna see people leave, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not prepared. Like I'm never prepared. I don't want to see people who I care about. I don't want to see people who I care about lose people that they care about.
Yeah.
Because it's a tough burden, and I didn't come on here to talk about this.
Mm.
But again, man, shout out to Jimmy. I love him. And then shout out to my sister, Linda, my nephew Maurice, my nephew brother, my niece Keisha, Favo. Like everybody who's super attached to the situation. Just blessings. You know, pray the Most High, like send the Ruach, his spirit of comfort. But we got some ignorant shit to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Ignorant. There's a lot of ignorant stuff going on in the world. Ideally, I want to get here and talk about that Israeli and Palestinian war. Not today. It's more pressing issues going on in the world. It's a lot more things more important than these people over there fighting over our land.
Mm-hmm.
This, like, what can I equate this to? It's like they having a custody battle over somebody that's not their child. Like it's two foster homes fighting over a child that's not theirs.
Yeah. But we've been here.
Definitely.
Yeah. They would push the birth parents out of the picture.
Got them the fuck about it. On shits.
Oops, they caught us.
Hey, the Most High working though. The Most High working. Everything about to come to fruition. And we're a dispersed family to the four corners of the earth. And we're going to talk about a family that's in shambles.
Mm.
Do you know Brian McKnight? Are you familiar with Brian McKnight at all?
Yes.
Did you like him in the 90s when he was that dude? You didn't like him?
No, I really didn't listen to him like that. I mean, I knew like songs when they came on, but I wasn't like, oh, Brian McKnight. You know, I wasn't.
Tender.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Me.
Oh, you.
Tender. That's what people don't be knowing, man. I was a sucker when I was young. I was more partial to R&B music.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to Sean. He's always, when we got older, he thought that was the kryptonite. You used to like R&B better than rap. And I kind of felt ashamed when he used to say that because I ultimately became this tough dude.
Yeah.
But at one point in my life, I was super tender. Like I was sitting around listening to R&B songs and finesse it.
Yeah. Because
I knew like the girls won't listen to what I was listening to. I'd be digging in the crates. And I write it in love letters.
Yeah.
Shit never worked. But I'm here to tell you, Brian McKnight was somebody who I borrowed from. Have I ever crossed your mind anytime? I was on it. I was a Brian McKnight fan. Today, he's known for not being a fan of his own children.
Man.
Allegedly. He don't like his first group. I don't know like how in tune are you with this story? I'm gonna read it, but before this pressing issue came about as far as Brian McKnight and his children and his new child, were you familiar with anything going on?
I had seen it in the blogs. And at one point I thought he addressed the blogs about it. Like it was going about your business type of deal. So you know, so it's really not allegedly because he basically said, so what? I'm going to throw my rocks and here's my hands.
I'm going to get official or what's alleged to be official.
Okay.
This is from page 6. And the headline says, Brian McKnight bashed for changing his name to match his newborn son after, quote, ignoring his other kids. He truly is starting back at one. A callback to one of his more famous songs. Brian McKnight was slammed online after he revealed that he legally changed his name to become a senior to his newborn son. Although he was already a senior to his eldest son, Brian McKnight Jr. That is a flex. That is the ultimate fuck you, son. That's. I think he might.
Him.
That's what I was about to say. I think he passed 50 on this one. I think he passed 50 on this one. So proud to introduce our son, Brian Kanoa McCoy Jr. The back at one singer. 54 caption a snap of the infant's face on Instagram Friday. To the world with the release of my new album, Lovely, created for him, Jr., because I'm also proud to officially announce that I've legally changed my name exactly to match my legacies. Essentially, if he didn't do his name first, he's the junior. he the junior to the baby if he named it, if he switched his name second.
Exactly.
The 17-time Grammy nominee who shares the 9-month-old with wife Lelani Mendoza said that his legal name is now Brian Canoa McCoy McKnight Sr.
Wow.
He put this online, switched the name.
Yeah.
The name change prompted backlash from fans who called him wicked and vowed for trying to disassociate himself from his 4 eldest children, McKnight Jr., Nico, Brianna, and Clyde, whom he has from previous relationships. Brian McKnight is so wicked, tweeted one critic. He changed his last name to McCoy McKnight so he could name his newborn Brian McCoy McKnight Jr. when he already has a son named Brian McKnight Jr. I don't know how much more wicked one can be. He could have killed him. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. I've never seen anyone proudly demonstrate how much hate they have for the children like Brian McKnight, added another. Changing his name to match the new baby when he's already got a junior is next level cruel. He's trash. He's a trash human being for not only doing it, but also putting it on display for the world. This is just ... emphasis. I can only imagine how this person was feeling to be like, this is just, and then just lose their train of thought and have to ...
This, yeah.
Because that's intense. When you doing that, it's like, can you imagine the pause that they had to take to write that shit? Like, they care this much about this nigga's life and this nigga's family. There are no words to describe how much of a vile human being you have to be. You have to be to hurt your firstborn son by doing mess like this. I feel like I'm pretty articulate. I read a lot of novels. Big Stephen King fan. I see words and shit that I don't see in everyday life, and it becomes ingratiated in my mind, and then I say it. I've never used vile, but I will from this point out be describing people as being vile.
Yeah.
Cruel individual. Vile is now officially in my dictionary.
Yeah.
Hashtag Brian McKnight is truly disgusting for this one, tweeted a third user. McKnight Jr. took to Instagram Saturday to respond to his father's new moniker after a fan suggested that he should change his name to not be attached to the R&B singer. I'm not ashamed of the name my ancestors had. He replied, I'll never change the name my own son now has. We are witnessing an obscene level of self-hate that has reached mental illness status at this point. Is that a comeback? Is that an adequate response? Like, nigga, you crazy? You hate your ancestors?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Right.
And to know what he could be talking about. His first children are black.
Yeah.
The other ones are black because of Brian McKnight, but they got some Dora Explorer in them.
Yeah.
They look real not from here.
Yeah.
Could be by volcanoes and shit. Like they grew up around volcanoes. Yeah. So he's really calling him a sellout, mentally disturbed.
Yeah.
You self-hate, you hate your blackness. McKnight Jr. who is also a musician like his dad said, that he will be welcoming his new sibling with open arms one day once he realizes who his real family is. He concluded his message by saying, legacy isn't the name, it's in the character of the people. It will all be quite clear soon. Just who's on the right side of all this, because there's no escape what's coming. That's very cryptic.
It sure is.
I advise Brian McKnight to get his bodyguards up on what's coming. Like, what's the big secret? Yeah, like, that's the cliffhanger you had on TV shows.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait till next season's episode. Tell me what the fuck you gonna do, little Brian.
Yeah. Like, what's going on?
In a situation like this, do you feel like Brian McKnight is petty for this?
The dad, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
McCoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely is.
He was so happy with this Chinese lady.
And even, I guess my thing is, in one part of me want to say, we don't know what's going on inside there.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's always that. Because it's always them 3 stories. His side, her side, and then there's the truth. However, it's him literally changing his name when he could have still named him his name. George Foreman. Didn't he have all his?
Even Georgette.
Right.
Yeah.
So, although there's another side, I just feel like no side will ever make me be like, oh, okay, I would have did it too. That's just, it's ignorant. I hate to say it. It's ignorant and it's stupid. I don't know what's wrong with Brian McKnight. I might have had to put my sentence in and my comments in with my 3 ... with my long pause because it's something sick about it. It's something, but you know what? Brian McKnight might be in the movie of Get Out. He probably had no choice.
This nigga don't like trying to get out.
He don't. That's
this nigga look happy.
When you was reading that, I was staring at a picture.
He look happy.
He does. He look like
he look happy.
I done got rid of them black faces on where I'm supposed to be, back at one. Where I've been trying to get to and I couldn't because back in them times when I wanted these kind of children, I couldn't have them.
Oh, Brian McKnight always had his pick of the litter.
Oh, really?
Brian McKnight, 60 years old. Damn near. He's been famous for longer than his children been alive.
Okay.
Brian
so
McKnight
back,
been
okay.
Get to the bag.
Okay. So when he was having children, he was in his bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, I won't go as far as say I don't.
It's something weird. It's scary to me.
On both sides. And these are adults.
Yeah.
His children are adults.
They are
children, but they're adults and they're making adult decisions. I'm proud to say that I don't be knowing too much what's going on in celebrity laws.
Right.
But he said that in 2019, I never missed a day of child support. He said at the time, per essence of the magazine, I've never done anything adverse to my children whatsoever. I've always been there. I've always been there with advice, whether they took it or not. I have always been the sounding board, and I've always been the one, excuse me, who had to help them achieve whatever dream that they were wanting to reach out for.
Right.
However, McKnight Jr. refuted his father's claim, saying that his children and siblings don't deserve to be mistreated. I don't think there is any situation that merits the way my father has chosen to treat my brother, my sisters, and his grandchildren. One of which is being his firstborn son who bears our name. He reportedly wrote in Facebook in 2019, it's insane to have absolutely no empathy for the type of life. Empathy for the type of life being, I guess it's a misspelling, he introduced us to, only to resent us for the life catching up with us. It breaks my heart, but not for myself, specifically for my siblings and their children. They don't deserve this at all. Like, I don't know. I don't know exactly what's going on. It's clear there's something going on. Two things I'm clear on is that he feel like he had to pay the boy back for something.
And that's weird to me.
That's one. I mean, weird if it's for no reason.
Yeah.
Weird if it's for no reason.
Because I guess to me, when you say pay back, I guess to me that's a childish way of pay back. I just rather for you as a father just wash your hands to them and go on about your business. ... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of response is just uncalled for a 58-year-old Brian McKnight.
If he's 58, they got to be at least late 20s.
Right, because to be honest, think about it. Until that actually happened, no one knew what was going on, the turmoil they had in their family, until it hit headlines that he was changing his name.
Well, and it was something else. In 2019, before the name change.
Right. Well, before the name change, but I'm saying it got most eyes when the name change happened. So, you know, it's just, I don't know. And I just feel like he should have just did something else to pay him back.
I mean, I'm in agreement. I think it's real petty and it's embarrassing because he is a man. He should act like a man in a situation where you ain't got nothing cool to say. Just shut the fuck up. Go smile with them motherfucking Hawaiians.
Right, because that's what you're doing with the little baby and them other two grown kids. Because that side look grown too.
Them hurt children from a previous relationship, and they might be nice to him. They might respect him. They might be on iTunes listening to his shit all day. Say, Mr. McKnight McCall, we never knew you seen like this. I mean, they could be saying some cool shit, make him feel good. He look happy.
I mean, he definitely does. He definitely do. But we have to like I said, we just have to understand that, like with, no children like to be told by their parents what to do, because we don't know what we talking about no way.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So in that sense, you get older and then you start having these issues you had when you was a childhood, and you want to unpack. You want to unpack that trauma, right? So it sounds like to me that's when the unpacking happened, when they were old enough to kind of voice their opinions, and it just didn't go over well.
Yeah. Usually in situations like, you won't buy me another car. That's usually how it is in situation. It's right. Rarely you use the burn with curling iron.
Yeah.
It's usually something you've been cut off, and now I'll make you responsible, and now you saying silly shit. But I don't know. To even something more important than Brian McKnight, which has evidently been more important than anything. I found a different article than one you got. We've been off, so we haven't been able to get to this like most people. So we kind of on the tail end of the hype of the Jada Tupac Smith.
Man.
Travesty that's going on. What we do want to highlight is the fact that they're saying that her book sales flopped. I've never heard of books being described in the same manner as a film or a movie or album.
Yeah.
Usually this talk is reserved for album. They saying her shit flopped. And this is according to Newsweek. It says Jada Pinkett's headline-making memoir is not selling as many copies as might be expected, despite some eyebrows-raising admissions in major interviews ahead of its launch. Some of those highlights is Tupac be coming to her at nighttime, telling her what to say to Will when they get in an argument. I'm being funny with that, but her and Will was separated for what? How long?
Since 2016.
For a long time. 2016. 7 years, they say. Tupac wanted to marry her. What else? It was a plethora of
soulmate and
yeah. But anyway,
Chris Rock wanted to have sex.
Chris Rock tried to ping pong. Pinkett Smith released her autobiography, Worthy, on October the 17th, but the book is making little impact on multiple bestsellers lists. Newsweek has contacted Pinkett Smith representatives via email for comment. On Amazon Books, the world's most popular book-selling site, according to Statista, Worthy sits at number 81. Real quick. That's the second most points scored in NBA history to Kobe Bryant, who was playing for the Lakers, who also had a person named James Worthy, who was a Hall of Famer. See how this ties in? No. Sits at number 81 on his bestseller list. Can you imagine you the 81st bestseller? Well, you got the 81st. Like, out of how many books are they critiquing?
Right, that's what I want to know.
I mean, it's like an accomplishment to me.
Yeah.
List, and at the time of writing, and it said at 81 on the list at the time of the writing. Wait a minute, man. I'm over here literate. And at the time, the writing had gained only 114 ratings and 64 reviews. It failed to make the top 100 on the Kindle e-reader chart, where it only sold 2,700. 2,700 copies by the end of last week. Over on Barnes & Nobles and the Publishers Weekly list, Worthy had not cracked the top 100 either. Pinkett Smith's memoir has been outsold by a number of other celebrity titles, including Arnold Schwarzenegger's self-help book, Be Useful, 7 Tools for Life, and Britney Spears' hotly anticipated The Woman in Me. I'll get the Britney Spears shit.
Me too, because I want to read that.
You do?
Mm-hmm. I like Britney Spears.
Oh, okay. Segue real quick before we get back. What the fuck is that? What you like about Britney?
You know what? She's interesting. And, I told her that one time I went down that rabbit hole. I think something happened to her.
So they all got fucked when they was young.
Yeah, but it's more too plain as day. So it's weird. So I guess it's more I'm intrigued and I want to see what's being said in that book. I don't care. You know what? I don't care what Jada talking about because she already did her interviews. We already know what's in the book.
Jada recycle her shit every goddamn 3 years. She on a schedule. I get the Britney Spears. She has been on some, and it's mystique.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know.
No, right.
So I understand if you a fan of Britney, you want to know what the fuck is going on.
Right.
Why are you on here dancing and shit like you can't hear music?
Right. You know yeah. And it's been like I said, I've been looking at for like maybe the past 4 years, following them context clues. And guess what? She ain't did no interviews. So that's why people, and that's why she outselling.
She got some sort of mystique. You know what I'm saying?
She do.
Jada has no coup. She'll do anything. Jada, she damn near gonna be on that motherfucking corner and shit with that goddamn trumpet and that bucket. Yeah. Playing that trumpet for money. Or some drums.
Yeah, Jada.
But listen.
Cancel culture. Do what y'all do.
Go cancel. But to be outsold by Arnold Schwarzenegger in 2023 is absurd. That's absurd. That's disgusting. That's nasty.
People really wanted to read his book.
Listen, I'm in the 80s and parts of the 90s. You could hardly find a bigger black Arnold Schwarzenegger fan than me.
Right.
Commando, Red Dawn, fucking I love Conan. Then into the 90s, well, first off, the first Terminator, then T2 and all this stuff. Last Action Hero, I was an Arnold Schwarzenegger fan. True Lies, I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't want to know, in 2023, I don't want to know how he did. I don't want to know no success.
Me either.
I don't care about nothing Arnold Schwarzenegger done. But you know what? More people cared about that shit than they cared about this shit that Jada talking about.
They did.
This is even more of a dagger. Full House star John Stamos.
He has outsold hers.
He number 36 on there. John Stamos, that's Jesse.
Right,
that's Jesse from Full House. I thought he was done. I thought he died when the show went off there. I ain't seen John Stamos in years.
Me either.
So listen. How far behind her? Like, I think Flavor Flav would have beat her.
I think so too.
Like, I'm trying to think of like obscure like stars, people who've been on reality shows, people who've been on VH1 reality shows in the early 2000s. She probably can't beat New York.
No.
Hoops. It said customer review worthy on Amazon Books because the reviews have been divided. I read mostly biographies, almost never fiction. I'm sure they got a healthy dose of fiction in this.
Yeah.
I watched all episodes of Red Table Talk, so I was looking forward to this book. There's nothing new here, and it is not even well written. You can skip this book. I applaud the effort in the writing and telling a personal journey, quoted one person. However, said another, I pre-ordered this book, and I'm not the least bit disappointed. I have been a fan of Jada Pinkett Smith since her time on Different World. The book gets to the heart of who she is and how she became that way. As a black woman, this book is relatable. Very good read. I imagine this was Jaden who wrote that.
Yeah, because somebody wrote that, Jaden, or she did, because no one's relating to Jada. She done moved to the Gabrielle Union side.
And this has to be Will. A third wrote, what a stupid book. It clearly not worth the money. After about 30 pages, I had enough. Another comments read, I can't believe how dull, flat, and just plain uninteresting this memoir was. First off, the most remarkable, memorable thing Jada Pinkett has ever done was knew Tupac and got fucked by Will Smith. Her status in life is defined by niggas. The nigga who she was real cool with growing up with, and then the nigga she married.
Right.
If you take those two things off of Jada Pinkett's table, who is Jada Pinkett? She was on a Different World. Her character was not that memorable. It became memorable as time went on and shit. You started associating her with Tupac.
Right.
And I was a bit younger when Different World came out, but I was on what was Jasmine character?
Jasmine Guy.
Her character, she was the real sassy with the down southern accent.
Yeah,
her,
the Richie girl.
Dwayne Wade. They was that couple, a couple. Sinbad, Dawn Lewis. These are the people still, the little light skinned nigga who was Dwayne Wayne's friend.
Yep.
These are the people. She didn't stand up.
You know what I'm saying?
So then Jason Leary.
Right.
It's a hood movie.
Yeah.
It's not like a super memorable movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For us, it was an epic moment for us because the time we was in and we reflect on certain things from that era, so it stands out.
Yeah.
What else she in? What else was she in?
Set It Off.
Set It Off. I'll tell you, I've never seen Set It Off. But I'm an anomaly. I know people love that movie. Mm-hmm. That's a good film for her. Yeah. But outside, after 1998, man, it's slim.
Will Smith carried her.
He carried
her and Tupac and her stories about Tupac. That's what carried her. That's what carried her.
So when somebody's seeking out her memoirs, expecting to hear or see something interesting, I just don't.
Right, because it's Jada, you don't got nothing going on in your life that we're interested in.
And
she doesn't have anything. She doesn't have a Britney Spears moment.
She got it. What? First off, and I think the whole shit was contrived anyway. I think they fucking with people. And what I mean by that, Will Smith, for the life of me, I can't believe that Will Smith is just a simp. He's not a simp like Gary. I think this is all contrived from top to bottom. Will Smith, he ain't going to be dealing with this shit where he's not complicit in it to some point. I'm going to say Tupac. Okay, go ahead and say it. Just get the money. People forget that all this shit be a stage. All this shit be pre-planned and stuff like that. And I don't usually say these things, but it'd be like a distraction. Keep people engulfed or so fucking confused or focused on silly shit that they believe anything. Mm-hmm. If she come out and say she got Tupac ashes and shit, and she made a motherfucking Tupac ass snowman and shit, and she be kissing it, everybody like, what's wrong with this bitch? But it'll get headlines. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I think that a lot of this shit is just fluff. And if this was going on when it wasn't something to promote, if this was coming out when it wasn't a book coming out, then maybe you'll give it more thought. But you trying to push a sale, and so you look real silly when you're doing it and you still don't hit the target. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I think
go ahead.
Well, now that you put it in that perspective, right? Mm-hmm. Because with her interviews, and now the interviews are contradicting themselves because she can't keep her story straight, or it's more so, I shouldn't have said that, so now I got to clean it up.
Yeah.
Because now they've been together since the Oscars, right? But then one interview said, you don't know why he called you wife because that's not what y'all been to each other.
Yeah, but if she said when like, keep my wife name out.
So it's like you don't catch you off guard because of that. So so my point is, what you had just said was this about the whole distraction or whatever. I feel like, to your point, you know me, I've told you this, I'm not a Will Smith fan, never have been. I don't know what it is. It's probably the simp in him that I think that he is. I think he is a simp. But Will kind of got pushed out the way after that whole ordeal, right? So maybe he was saying, you're going to have to make this right. We got to do something. We got to get back. Something has to give. We got to get back relevant. She's not relevant. Red Table Talk's gone. The Oscars happened. And then you really didn't hear about them at all after that. So when you say, do that. It's going to make you some money. Do that if it's going to. So I'm saying this book, these interviews probably is that. It probably is. Since Red Table Talk, since the Oscars, what are we doing? We need to be doing something. We need to be. So that may be it. I just feel like they really ain't relevant. And it's crazy because as celebrities in Hollywood, you should be one to be left in the dark. Or that couple that nobody really hears about or sees or knows about. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just think that may be it. Maybe he said, hey, You better get some traction over here. We about to move back together. So, and it didn't work. All that embarrassment didn't work. You look crazy. And no one's a fan of Jada that I'm learning.
I've never heard nobody say, "Ooh, I love Jada so much."
Right.
Something else I don't get though. Like I don't understand how he seemingly losing his viability in Hollywood. Like he dominated Hollywood for so long.
Yeah, and now he's not, right.
They're in production to do a Bad Boy, the fourth Bad Boy film, which is gonna go crazy because people look forward to a lot of action. It's entertaining, but Will Smith has some amazingly high quality movies. Like he hasn't been in a critically acclaimed movie since. I'm looking at his filmography. I mean, did some people like King Richard? I didn't think that was a bad movie. It was decent. Me with Serena.
Yeah, I like that movie.
I'm talking about that Will Smith blockbuster that we had got so used to seeing.
Yeah.
He hasn't. When you look at his shit, man, he ain't been the man in a long time.
And when was that Serena one? King Richard. When was that? What year was that?
21.
So a couple years, and that probably didn't, like you just to your point, that wasn't that blockbuster Will that everyone
It came. It just streamed. I think on HBO Max too, though.
Right.
It didn't go to theaters, but that ain't nothing.
But that ain't nothing because that was during the so-called coming out of COVID mess.
That too, and then like they did this at least 10 years too late. You had to do this during the peak of the Williams boys' fame.
So I think this is all just a build up, and it was her turn to get them where they needed to be.
And they fell flat though.
It fell flat, but guess what? When the movies come out, or when Will start talking or anything like that, people are gonna tune in because now it's poor Will.
I don't make a fuck about Will.
They don't, but you know what I mean.
No, I know what you're saying, though, but right now
it's that fake sympathy, and they want to be against Jada.
Don't nobody give a shit about Will, because it ain't no sympathetic men in this system.
It's not, but do you see what I'm saying? I'm saying just based on the comments and things like that, like you see what I'm saying? They're just gonna be
Uncle Jerome. He's not Jerome.
He's not
Jerome. We were sympathetic towards Jerome's plight.
We sure was.
When what was her name?
Oh, I can't remember.
She got the fucking up. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I can't think of her name.
That is.
But it's not.
I see what you're saying, but do you see what I'm saying?
Because he lost his cool. He's not looked at like a cool. Will Smith's not a cool guy anymore.
You know what? You're right. You're right. Because you know where everybody did get mad at him during the Louis. Yeah. Everybody did get mad at Will when he slapped Chris Rock. I don't know.
Wasn't even mad because he slapped, but it's mad because this bitch.
Right? Yeah.
You fighting over?
Yeah.
She was fucking in August.
Yeah, and that's the other thing.
Yeah.
That whole
August.
Red. Yeah, that was during y'all separation.
Allegedly.
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah.
Ooh, I was gonna skip this, but I put it in the title. Dwight Howard is a very fun guy. Dwight Howard like to have fun. I was gonna talk about this in depth. I'm just gonna say this, and I hope Asad check this out. I told you about the Atlanta niggas. They freaks.
Niggas, and he's the freak of the week.
Them niggas, they party way too hard.
Yeah.
Dwight Howard, he out here partying. He got accused of like forcibly doing stuff to a man, and according to court records, he said, "No, it was consensual kissing." Like this, whatever people do, they do it on their own.
Yeah.
They ain't my crib, ain't none of my motherfucking business. I tell people all the time that to me, gay shit is nasty. Niggas is to me, it's nasty, and I hate that I gotta give a disclaimer like this, but this is where we at in this system.
Yeah.
I told Artez this, we was talking today. Men shouldn't be sitting here tongue kissing men and stuff like women. Now listen, it's gonna be hard I hope this can stay on YouTube. But I said that I imagine, and I don't imagine this shit, but just hypothetically, that when men, other men, that they should be trying to fuck them hard enough to kill them.
What?
It shouldn't be sensual. It shouldn't be slow, soft, and passionate. You should be trying to fuck this nigga to death. You should be trying to prove him that you're way stronger than him.
No.
It ain't supposed to be romantic. You ain't supposed to look him in the eyes. You ain't supposed to drag his head into the room with no candles waiting. You ain't supposed to do none of that shit. I think that you still got to be a man no matter what, and you got to prove to him that you can kill him with your gay dick.
No.
That's how I feel about it.
That's impossible.
But you should try.
No.
He should. Well, so you think they should be like sitting around there staring at each other?
They gonna have to listen. They're gonna have to. The way two men have to have sex. There is no manning in that. No, there's no way. There's no way. It can't happen. Because you gotta understand at the end of the day, they want. Men
are competitive.
No, not
testosterone. If they ain't had too much estrogen in their drink.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. No, they no. Someone want to be treated like a nice lady.
Dwight Howard, he was in here with another dude and a what do you call this?
Transformer
by the name of Kitty. And they all was in there like sword fight. I don't want to talk about Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I had to drop him just below. Dolph Shades is one of the best. It's basketball people. They can get this reference. You won't.
Okay.
He's like below Dolph Shades now on the all-time great center list. One quick one of this right here. R. Kelly, according to Johnny Gill, was supposed to be in a super R&B group that came out in the mid to late 90s. LSG, which consisted of Gerald Levert, Keith Sweat, and Johnny Gill. 3 phenomenal artists in their own right who merged to make a fantastic group, and they had the hit song "My Body." And they had another hit, didn't they? That "My Body" went.
My Body went.
What year you think they came out?
My Body.
Let's just play guess. We got this game where we hear something on the radio and we try to guess to see who right on what year it came out. And "My Body," I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say 98. What'd you say?
2000.
I don't know where the hell you was at.
I don't either. I'm trying.
I guarantee it wasn't 2000. It was 1997.
Oh.
And I was gonna say 97 at first. It definitely came
I guess
out.
you know what, I was in the 90s, but I'm like, you know what? It's that 90s is so far away now, it seems
it's
like.
so far away.
And then you got to think about, we graduated in 95. I'm definitely not thinking two years later.
He said R. Kelly was supposed to be in that group. I don't think R. Kelly would have meshed with that group.
No.
R. Kelly got that superstar type mentality or that aura about himself that even though Keith Sweat, all three of them had a fantastic solo career.
Yeah.
They've never been that next level that R. Kelly was.
Right.
And I didn't read the whole article and stuff, but I imagine that what kind of took away from it, because R. Kelly was doing so much writing, producing, hanging out at bus stops in high school. That I don't see how he had time to be around all these grown men who had their shit seemingly together.
Yeah.
If you had your chance to make a super group, 2 of them. 3 men for the males, and then 3 females. What would your groups consist of? First, let's go with the men.
The men R&B, right? I think I would do. I don't know. You know, I'm not the music lady. I don't know.
We'll go to the woman's side.
The woman's side, mine would kind of be a mix of. Mine would be a mix of K. Michelle, Keisha Cole, and Chloe Bailey.
Do they all compliment each other? Like, do you can see all them?
Because of their sound, yes. So I would do them as women.
There's gonna be a lot of I hate nigga songs. There's gonna be a lot of I hate nigga songs.
With a mix of, that's where Chloe Bailey gonna come in to soothe it out a little bit.
I'm not like well versed in Chloe Bailey, so I don't understand what that shit sound like. But I'm gonna take your judgment because when we ride, or R&B songs that I know. So I'll give you that. For me, I think the women, it would start with Alicia Keys. I would build right there. It'd be Alicia. I'm L Boogie bias. I'm gonna throw Lauren in there because it's gonna have edge in my shit.
Yeah.
It won't be the same sound throughout the whole album. It'll be something that can garner attention to different ears from different points of view. So Alicia, Lauren, and my third one, man, I gotta have the ultimate rat, the ultimate queen rat.
Yeah.
Mary.
I was gonna pick her too, but
I'm throwing MJB in that one. Yeah. And my R&B for the dudes. This one, it is tough. I'm a trapped in the 90s nigga. It would be Robert Kelly. It would be Usher. Usher, R. Kelly. And it gotta be somebody who matched their cool. Somebody who it wouldn't be like a Johnny Gill, somebody who got that softer image. It'd be somebody that has to fit in with this group right here. Damn. It would probably be this a shocker. Because he's a softer image than them. But I think that he will mesh with them with the right production where I think R. Kelly can do it because he wrote one of his big songs. Maxwell. I throw Maxwell in that motherfucker.
I will have that same lineup, except I'm taking out Maxwell and I'm putting Tank in there.
That B-side ass nigga, that background ass.
But
Tank can sing.
Yeah, he can.
But Tank don't fit right there. Tank fit with Jaheim now. That's his level.
We got to get a mix up or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Usher and R. Kelly are powerhouses. So we need that.
A slacker? How would you want to put and he's a fantastic singer before star power or like range of singing? It's your group.
Yeah.
That's your group. I'm not here to tell you that your group's trash. But that ain't what the fuck I'm here for. I'm not here to tell you that my group's way better. How is that uplifting us? We're gonna wrap it up with this.
Okay.
I need some of your expertise.
Okay.
As a black woman. Because I know a black woman did this. A woman on Facebook made a list of 30 places they would refuse to go on a first date. Refuse. Refuse. A man comes to your house, pick you up and say, we going here. And you say, I'm not going. We're going to go, it says 30, but I guess it was cut off because we only have 28. The first one. And you just tell me yay or nay. And I might actually elaborate. Here's a list of places women absolutely refuse to go on a first date. And thank you to the ladies who reached out to me and helped me on this list. I guarantee you, beyond a shadow of a doubt, these women are not going on dates. No one's fucking with them. Cheesecake Factory, yay or nay?
I need to put my disclaimer in there, though.
Go ahead.
I wouldn't want to go.
Go where?
None of these places on the first date.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah, fuck that.
Okay.
Fuck that.
Let me just say this. I wouldn't want to go, but I would go. So I'm going to.
First off.
Can I just say why? Yeah. Okay. Because this is it. I feel like this. Depending on the situation, I feel like everything is situation based. Mm-hmm. Where you are, who you talking to, who you dealing with, and what level. Mm-hmm. Right? If we just talking, kicking it, all these is a go for me. Mm-hmm. All these are a go. Everyone needs to understand the context of first date. You didn't just go outside and meet somebody. Hey, let's go out to dinner. There's been talking, texting, going on probably a month.
Not before first date.
You don't think so?
Not before first date.
And I'm going by today. Yeah. I don't know what's going on today in 2023 dating, but I hear it's a lot going on in 2023 dating. People are talking for a while before they even get out, and I'm saying this because I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who actually have lives, who work, who got families, who got children. I'm talking about women who actually got something going on for themselves. They just can't just, oh yeah, I'm free to do this. Stuff got to be done. So yes, depending on the situation, I'm not going there. You pick me up on a day, we're going to Cheesecake Factory, we're going.
Hold on. No, because we're going where you want to go. So I'm going to ask you this. All this place, I'm going to run through this list real quick because we going straight to what the fuck you talking about. They not going to the Cheesecake Factory, not going to Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden. That's a rich place. The movies, your house, any fast food chain, I get that. Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, a buffet, IHOP, Denny's, the gym, church, Starbucks, coffee dates, ice cream dates, family functions, movie night,
definitely no family functions,
Netflix, Hulu, etc. Something that requires a long drive. Bowling, nightclubs, hookah bar, a bar just drinks. They are to Waffle House, sports events. Mm-hmm. All that shit's on the table. Where would you want to go?
I don't.
No, fuck that. We ain't going with the I don't know. Oh, we definitely not about to do I don't know. We not going to do that.
It's not that this is what I'm trying to, this is my answer. It's not that I don't know. The first date for me, I do want you to pick where we go based on our conversation and us getting to know each other. So if you feel like, hey, let's go to
no. You said no, because these are all places that a man is going to suggest. And all 28 are going to get shot down. So now I'm not going to.
No, because I would go to Starbucks.
No, hell no. You said you're not going to none of these.
No,
don't change it now. You said you're not going to none of these. So where, and if not you personally, where do you think a woman will want to go on a first date? And first off, how long do you talk before the first date? Because you said that people doing all this planning around.
I'm telling you right now, if it was me, if I was single, and it's 2023. Okay,
go ahead.
It's 2023. If I'm single, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not going out on a first date with somebody before 30 days. I'm not saying that as in that's 90-day rule, whatever they have. I'm not going by that. What I'm saying is because of this climate that we're in, I would want to get to know somebody.
So that's just what that
is. Huh?
What you gonna learn in 30 days?
Listen, I just said I know that's what it might get 30 days. I still don't want to go.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is I know I wouldn't want to go before then.
What's going to, like, what hypothetically will make you decide to go?
Comfort level, seeing if communication wise or conversation wise is matching up, seeing if we're on the same page.
So on the second date, you get an engagement ring.
No, I'm not.
You going through all this shit.
No, I'm not getting, because guess what? Even if at 30 days, I'ma know then, oh, well, this person might be just cool to be kicking it with, but I don't see nothing long term. Based on us.
So
listen, just think about us, right? So if somebody is totally different from me, my belief, especially my beliefs alone, then I know that, hey, you wanna go to Cheesecake Factory? Sure, we can go eat. Because guess what? He got to go to church Sunday. So that kind of date, these kind of dates, I'm going to go. Yeah, we going because we're not about to do nothing but be friends.
So what's the kind of date for Mr. Right?
I would hope that he...
No, hell no. Hell no. We not putting the onus on he. All those are no's, and these are all places that I'm going. These are my fucking dates. Where do these super women want supermen to take them to?
5-star restaurants
what?
like St. Elmo's, Sullivan's. There's a lot to do besides that. There's a lot of interesting dates to do besides this. That's the thing. A man can create a super nice date without having to do none of that. Because it's going to be the thought. Women are looking for thoughtfulness. How much you do like them. Out of all that talking and texting.
First date, I'm supposed to go all out for
Not even all out. Not even all out.
A 5-star restaurant?
No. I'm just saying some women are looking for 5-star restaurants, and then some women are looking.
Do that make them look materialistic? So if a man tell you, I'm going to take you to the Cheesecake Factory, say, I don't know, say it almost, I ain't going with you. How do you think he going to receive that?
I'm not going to say I'm not going. I'm in my Cheesecake Factory.
You ain't got to say shit.
I'm going.
This list already said y'all not going. You just said 7 minutes and 37 seconds ago that you're not going to none of these places. So now, when you tell him I'm not going to the Cheesecake Factory, but if you want to enjoy if you want to enjoy my company, we're going to St. Elmo.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
Okay. I
will never tell a man where I'm not going if he's offering to take me somewhere. Let's get that straight. Right. I'm not going to be like the lady who was on that video talking about, I'm not getting out this car. That's disrespectful.
I didn't see that.
Okay. That's where this is coming from. This is stemming from a lady who got picked up by a man. She said, I know you ain't taking me no Cheesecake Factory. Damn. She was on video. And that little man, recording. Yes, that little man was probably, I don't know what he was. He was this color.
Yeah.
But he was something, right? And he was a little guy. And I'm going to tell you right now, she was an average looking woman. When I say average, very average. She was not one of them women that everybody thinks is pretty. She was very average. And she was like, I can't believe you taking me here. She was highly upset. So guess what? He felt disrespected because she was doing a little bit too much and was taking her home.
Yeah.
She said we could have compromised.
With his money.
So when I say I wouldn't want to go, I'm not going to do that. You pick me up and take me to the Cheesecake Factory or any of these places, I'm going. I'm not about to make a post about it. I'm not going to make a video about it.
The Cheesecake Factory is quite elegant. Motherfucker be clean. Motherfucker be clean. The seats all nice, comfortable.
So I'm not going to do what she do. And that's the thing with me. I'm not a big complainer. I'm going to go where you suggest and where we're going. Hey, where'd you go for your first day? I went to the Cheesecake Factory.
You broke, bitch.
He took me to the Cheesecake Factory. So it's a matter of, for me, I just want the date to have some kind of thought into it if that's what we're doing. But if it's just somebody that I know.
That's second day shit. That's St. Elmo's is when I'm confident in us. I'm confident. What is a man getting out of this? What do a man get out of it? Because women date selfishly. There's another reciprocal in this.
It's not, and we should have kept this off the docket.
Because the fuck we should. The world needs to hear this.
No, they don't. Because this is the thing. It ain't about what you getting out of it. Like, why are men counting money to date? Like, why is that? Do you see what I'm saying?
No.
It ain't about what you're gonna get.
That's not men counting money. When a woman says, I am not going to the Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, and then you saying St. Elmo's, that's where the money, that's where the disconnect with money is.
I just made an example because it's a million restaurants out here that we can go to on the first
day. But they all cost more than Chili's. All the ones you're going to suggest cost more than Chili's. So y'all the ones who introduce a status thing. So it's like, Do women really think that if you want to sit around here and listen to me talk about nothing, you got to pay me this amount of money? Because out of all, I'm telling you some real shit. He's not coming on a date to fucking know about what you plan on doing in 5 years.
He's not, right?
No, he ain't.
Okay, so go on to secure that say down mode so you can get that good time later. The more the effort a man puts on a date, they going home for a good time.
So you said say Elmo seals it. So say Elmo seals it.
I'm just saying, women are.
So you said say Elmo seals it.
Depending on the mood and the chemistry.
With that said, listen, I guarantee you, every woman who has that mentality, listen, has fucked just to go to Applebee's. I guarantee you, all them girls that with all this uppity shit, they have fucked for less. And so can you imagine at this age where you got 4 children? Like every time I talk to you, every time I talk to you, I hear sperm running around in the background. I hear another nigga's nut running around in the background crying, keeping up a bunch of commotion. And you gonna talk to me about not taking you to Chili's?
I guess I guess I want to know how. I just feel like it's a lot that can go into this list.
It's just childish.
I almost told my age. I'm not trying to tell my age on what's the name. But at my age, I would like more effort on the first date. That's just me because I know I'm not going to be running around here hanging out in my Altima sexy red. I'm trying to get settled. You know what I mean? So settling is like, what kind of dates will we have in the future? So I'm not on no Cheesecake Factory run time. My time is ending.
I promise you, we going to Cheesecake Factory soon.
And I'm going. It ain't no first date. I'm going. I done had you take me to Cheesecake Factory before.
I didn't know that we was in that motherfucker. You were resenting me. I didn't know that you fucking hated my guts. I thought we was having a great time in that motherfucker. I didn't know I was poor. Now I don't even feel comfortable in that motherfucker. Now I don't. I was in Olive Garden complaining. I know you thought I was a broke ass nigga crying in that goddamn Olive Garden. It's fucking food. It's fucking food.
You can't date in 2023.
You can't because it's too much entitlement. I
don't think it's entitlement. Honestly, this is what I think
when you say I'm not going here, that is entitled. What makes you?
Because
if I'm paying for the date, hold on. If I'm paying for the date, how do you have the audacity to say where you ain't going?
Okay, because I think honestly, right now, 2023, the way these women mouths is during that conversation, them talking to them men, they done talked about first dates. Yeah. Food places and stuff like that. You know that woman done said.
But she ain't never been in them places. She living vicariously through some shit on the internet.
No, people have been to all of these places.
She grew up at McDonald's saying, how much is it if I add cheese?
No.
She has to ask how much extra is cheese. Now she want to act like she got the fucking audacity to say, I'm not going.
Honestly, I would go to Cheesecake Factory. I'm going to tell you this. Let me just say this. I would go to Cheesecake Factory. All these other places, I'm telling you right now, all these other places. Starbucks, yeah, because
you go to Olive Garden too.
Coffee dates is coffee dates.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I would do that. I like
BW3s.
I wouldn't go to Olive Garden on the first date. You know why I wouldn't go to Olive Garden on the first date?
Because you don't want the nigga to use the whole check.
Olive Garden ain't nothing but a fancy fazoli's. So that's why I wouldn't go to Olive. I wouldn't want to, but Starbucks, yes, I would do that. But
you gonna beat up?
Like I say, all this is situation.
The reason why I say B-dubs is because it's a personal atmosphere where we gonna have fun and we gonna get to know our true selves.
Yeah, so it's that's what I'm saying. Sir,
a coffee date ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's what I said. I would go.
Coffee, we talking shit and.
So that's why I say some of these places I would go because we're still talking.
Let me show you places I wouldn't fuck with. Like I wouldn't even introduce to a woman. A hookah bar, that shit's weird.
Yeah.
Nightclub, that's weird.
Right.
Sports event, that's on the fence. I'm on the fence with that.
Yeah.
I don't understand, like, somewhere I don't know whose trauma was somewhere that requires a long drive. That's some trauma right there.
I know, because to me, I would kind of enjoy that as a first date.
No, I'm saying I wouldn't want to go on no trip with no girl I don't know. I don't know her car etiquette.
I know, but for women to say somewhere that requires a long drive, y'all lying talking about y'all want to take a road trip, but you get on the plane.
They hop on the plane with her.
Yeah.
But they said plane, they not driving. They said I'm not going 12, but I can fly in 6. That's what they said. No, I wouldn't.
Women going to Chicago, they better hush.
Gym or anything. I wouldn't do the gym, a buffet.
Right.
Wingstop ain't got the same ambiance as a B-Dub, so I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't dare go to a fast food. I wouldn't do the invite to your house, which on the movies, though, they do invite them to dinner, have a candlelight and shit. I think it's a way you can do that.
I would do the house thing.
That's guaranteed fucking though.
No.
It's guaranteed.
I would do the house thing is if the date was a cooker.
A cooker, a chef? Nigga.
A chef.
Are you a cooker?
Yeah, a chef.
Yeah.
Or had they backyard set up in a certain way. Mm. So I would do a house.
What the backyard gotta look like for you to go to the cooker's house? What the fuck?
Bleep that out.
I don't like that's why I hate that you watch so much reality TV shit where they be doing fancy shit.
No, I don't watch reality TV. I be on DIY.
But that's reality.
Oh, damn.
I'm not saying like they're damn housewives.
Yeah,
like people be fixing stuff.
Man, yeah. So if
it's the cooker's house.
You done set the backyard up nice.
Like on the garage.
You can chill and kind of, you know what I mean? The family function. I don't understand that as a first date, because why are we meeting family first date?
That's crazy.
Right? That to me, that's
next level. That's almost sick. It's almost sick. It has the connotation of
unless this is the only way the family function will work for me.
If y'all could.
Me and you just met.
Yeah.
We've been talking on the phone or whatever. Hey.
For 30 days.
Yeah, for 30 days. Me and my brother and my sister's here playing cards. They're significant. Come by.
That's some sad shit.
No, because it's just my siblings. So it's not. Yeah.
That's sad. Because they there with their people they really fuck with. And now I'm sitting here, I ain't never seen
You ain't never seen them, but you got to understand, I'm talking to.
Not them. I've never seen your titties. And I'm over face to face with your damn family. I mean, that's weird to me.
So it would be. Listen, it will be something like that. Because like understand, like even with my family, you met my brother first.
That's high school. Oh, me.
Mm-hmm. If you think about it,
I didn't meet him before when. Not before our first date.
No, I'm saying first as far as family.
But I'm saying we talking about dates.
No, but I was saying, wow, that wouldn't be weird to me if we're here playing cards or whatever. So what I'm saying, when it's not so formal, but if we over here with a get together and the family thing, it should be out. I don't even know why that was even on the list.
That shouldn't even be on there. That's high school mates. I prove y'all get bitches.
Listen, somebody went to a family function on their first date, told their story, and they put that on that list.
And somebody said, "Oh, I know her. She used to fuck such." That's how that shit went. But yeah, that's that list, man. I'm telling y'all, man, that shit is fucked. That list terrible to me. That's the most pompous, entitled list in the world, because those are some very goable places.
They're goable as in we kicking it.
Goable boys.
I don't even see the cigar bar on here. I don't smoke cigars, but hey,
that's the hookah.
Nah, they ain't doing no hookah in cigar bar.
I mean, it's the same concept. You going to fucking smoke. There's no intimacy. You can't get to know nobody no cigar bar.
It's not you said what? Hookah bar is like the club.
What you gonna do in a cigar bar?
Talk and get to know each other. I'm not even saying that's a first date. I'm just saying I don't even see that on there.
Cause these hood rats don't know what the fuck it is.
Oh, okay.
They saying shit like we ain't gonna watch no way. I'm gonna watch Netflix, but I ain't sucking no dick. This.
I won't don't want to go over nobody's house watching no Netflix anyway on the first date.
If you think you're going to somebody else to watch Netflix,
Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't want to do that no way.
I bet
we've been talking on the phone this whole time, and I'm coming over your house.
I bet you thought I had underwears on undiscovered, didn't you? That's what that is. If you go over somebody else, you might just watch some TV.
They went over Will Smith's house, a simp. There's definitely gonna be some watching TV.
Yeah, that's why girls be trying to go on their periods. Mm-hmm. That's why they try to do that.
Mm-hmm. I know the perfect time I'm gonna come over there and Netflix.
Yeah, so I got a headache.
You got a heating blanket over here?
Then you get that infamous question.
What?
How heavy are you? What a fantastic show. Great way to get back to it. Much ado.
He got to figure out a first date.
Who? Yeah, this is where our first date is. Straight up.
Sullivan's.
Saint upstairs. Saint upstairs. Ooh, how long you had this bed? Is this bed free? But thanks everybody for tuning into another fantastic show. You got anything else? I don't know what's wrong with this motherfucker. It just cut off. You got anything you want to say in closing? Anything people should be looking forward to seeing or what's going on in your life?
Nothing really going on except I am the shoe plug. Be sure to check out my social media pages, Instagram, sometimes Facebook. I have a Facebook business page and really mostly my TikTok page. The Shoe Boutique, Sweet J's, Shoetique LLC. Go to Instagram, find it. And I'm also on Threads now, but that's more, I'm trying to get that going. It's not Twitter.
Just get on Twitter like a human.
I go on Twitter to get the ratchet news. You know, that's what I go on Twitter for. I got to keep up with my rats. I can't help it. It's interesting.
Thanks for tuning into another fantastic show. Shout out to my compadre, my partner, my friend. She look good. I'm gonna start calling. I don't want to call you Elton John because that makes me.
Man,
you really got some Benny and the Jets glasses. You do, and you wearing them heels. You looking nice. You looking nice.
I'm looking nice for St. Elmo's. We sponsor us.
But if all else fails, Chi-Chi, we'll fuck with y'all. Chili's, we'll fuck with y'all too. We ain't up in I know my worth. I'm barely worth it. Hey, but no, thanks everybody tuning into another fantastic show again. Shout out to my brother Jimmy. I look forward to seeing you in y'all's kingdom. It's a pleasure to have known you, and it'd be even bigger pleasure to see you again. Thanks everybody for tuning into another fantastic show.
Peace out.